It's important for women to remember, like, oftentimes men will say they want a woman who's like easy and is my peace and all this kind of stuff, whereas like a man is never going to truly appreciate a woman that makes his life easier. You know, guys always say they want a woman that makes their life easier. When a woman makes a man's life easier, he becomes complacent, he becomes lazy. He'll usually end up going after a woman who makes his life more complicated. And I'm not putting the blame on the woman. I'm not putting the blame on the woman in this situation. I want to be very clear. Cheating, as far as I'm concerned, is always the fault of the person who cheats. I'm just talking about the circumstances here. Is that if you are in a relationship with a man and you're constantly making his life easier and making his life more peaceful, men will become complacent, and because men thrive in challenge, sometimes they will cheat literally just to make life more difficult so that they have a challenge they have to overcome. I know that's sick. It's sick, and I'm not justifying it, because there's a lot of layers to reasons why people cheat, and there's rarely just one reason why people, you know, have a certain behavior. But that's oftentimes why sort of like the peaceful, like good wife gets cheated on, is because she's made his life very easy and peaceful because that's what she thought her role was supposed to be, and that's what he claimed he wanted. But that's not really what men want. Like, they need a challenge, they need something to stir up their life, they need problems they need to fix or things they have to overcome, or they become complacent. And I mean, I'm not saying that that's a justification for cheating at all. I don't justify cheating in any way, but that is sometimes why men go that route. And again, that's not on the woman, that's for the man to heal. The woman just unfortunately has to deal with the consequences of this. But I want this to be a wake-up call for women that think that they have to be like the good wife. They have to be a man's peace. They have to make sure that his life has no challenges and has no struggles. That's not going to guarantee like a peaceful relationship. Like, that's not going to guarantee that a man is going to be faithful. Like, none of those things are going to guarantee that. So if you feel like you are trying to like tiptoe around and you have to be a man's peace and never disrupt anything or anything like that, like, that's not a way to live. That could be a whole video in itself.